My powerful MVP family, listen, this is your girl, Miss Beth, and first of all, thanks to all of you who have been supporting. It's very obvious that only certain topics that people do flood the channel, um, and it's okay. I am making decisions to change some things, which, it's like, let me just thank those of you who continue to watch regardless of what topic comes out. It's kind of disheartening sometimes. I know there are naysayers who are going to say, oh, but again, let me just say thanks to those of you who have been watching. Soon, I will close the chapter of YouTube and let it be maybe chapter 50 in my book. But tonight, though, I was in my room. I was getting ready to go to bed, and I was on my phone, guys. And I was on my phone, and my God, I saw. First of all, I heard Master Cola Smith using some words that really cut deep inside of me. And they cut deep inside of me because I could see that he was just pushed to that limit. I always say to us on my channel often, I says, there's no perfection anywhere. We're all human beings. We go through the same emotions. When we're hungry, we need food. When we're thirsty, we need water. None of us become thirsty and want to eat. When we're thirsty, we want to drink. And tonight when I heard his words, I wasn't embarrassed. I just felt hurt. I just felt pain. And by the time I moved from that, there was a young lady who did a video that played a portion. Listen, guys, I'm back in the work field. When I heard the words from that man's mouth, at first, he said, thank God nothing ever wrong happened to them. But I gotta show him sign. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us as a people? What is the thing? I call it obsession. What is this obsession with this young man? What is it? Why is it that other people can put out their videos, put out their content, and people can watch it and enjoy it and go about the business? But this one young man, we have Popeyes who is doing well in Jamaica. Popeyes have over 300 and something thousand views and followers. Why is it they're not going over there to Popeyes and go antagonize him and doing all these things? But they jump onto this young man who is trying to live his life, to take care of his family, to live his life how he knows to live it. Why is it that this one man is so obsessed with him and has become such a thorn in his back, just in his side, just become a monkey on his back that he can't shake off? And my heart aches. And so I had to get up and I have to write. But as I was writing, I said, when I did my videos and I talk about the bad-mindedness of our Jamaican people, when people are down here, it's nice when they feel like people need to beg them $1. But anytime they start lifting up their heads so they don't have to beg anybody anything, that's when people come at them. And I'd said it to callers. I said, the higher you climb is the more your behind is going to get exposed. And it's more they're going to come, not to support and encourage, but they're coming to see what's going on and how to get into your life. You listen to a lot of people who come on. A lot of people are praying for him and lifting him up, but a lot of them are not so happy. And so they're coming to see the fall. They're coming. I was home in Jamaica for the 1 year. And I shared my story of returning here. And I see how people come on and they knock me to the left, they knock me to the right. Tonight, one of my sisters, she did a video earlier today. And I smiled, when I said, she was saying, oh, comments are made for people to say what they want to say. Or comments are made for people to whatever. And it's when people say nice things, we like it. And when people say, nobody needs to be tearing down people. You do a video, you share it because you want to share your experience. Our experiences are there to help somebody who needs it. A lot of times when I do, like on my posts in my community, a lot of uplifting words are there. A lot of new people don't even know half of the videos I've done where I sang, where I did Vespers Friday evening. I heard my friend Lady G, she says, I miss the Vespers. I miss the singing. I do poetry. I do Black History poetry. I do Louis Bennett. I do Langston Hughes. I do poetry. A lot of you people are here with me now doesn't even know that. But the videos are there and they're in playlist. So if you want to hear poetry, click on the playlist of poetry and you'll hear Miss Bev reciting poems there. There are different aspects to it. But as you touch Jamaica, everybody comes and they don't. A lot of you, thank you for those who listen and understand the gist of what I'm saying. Thank you, and I respect you guys for giving that respect. But when my friend was talking, people like when nobody wants people to talk negatively to them or about them. We're not related. You might come every day, we consider you family. But it doesn't give you the power to start tearing down. It doesn't give anybody that power. If you don't like the content, keep going. That's the choice that people have. We don't have to stick around. I don't like her, I don't like what she's saying. She's fat, she's this. You don't need to stop to tell me how fat I am and how much, what I look like or what I don't look like. Because you don't know anything about me. Because those of you who are always pushing down, you are the ones who, you cannot walk in some of the people's shoes that you jump on and you try to put down and belittle, and you can walk in their shoes. Because you see me fat, but you don't know the quality of education that I sacrificed and afforded myself. But you're quick to push down, and a lot of it is just the jealousy and the low self-esteem that many of us are carrying around with us. So we don't want to see anybody strive. As long as you see them building, you want to compete and you want to tear down. If you cannot compete, then you try to tear down. And if they say something, how dare you say something? So while I was in Jamaica, I see the bad mind, the envy, the grudgeful behaviors. And even though people travel abroad and they had opportunities, they return home with the same bad mind and grudgeful, crab in a barrel kind of behavior. They push down, they look for every nook and cranny. For drag people down, for canoes, for just people have coming from foreign, take out big mortgage and can't manage it, and then they go home and then when things take them, they start pushing down the little men. I see my friend, she goes around and she sell her little stuff. She no bother nobody. She take weed whacker and go cut people's yard. She take weed whacker go cut people's yard. She and her husband, them go to them cut, them trim, them fix up, and collect them money and go about them business. Them not beg nobody none. I mean, see somebody right there in the scheme who went to the management office figure block her from coming into the scheme for sell her little food or something. Them not stop for saying, oh, there are people in here willing to pay for the things that she comes in with. I said, I don't banter. When people are selling their things, I don't cry it down. If I can afford it, I buy it. If I can't afford it. But a lot of people cannot afford it. Yeah, them go home and them a try to live big, but they must suffer. They must sweat like a dog. I sweat what you cover it. And so them bitter, they're like bitter weeds. Them just bitter. And so tonight, I had to get up. I said, I come in, I said, come sit down. Everybody can't sleep upstairs. I have to sit down and I write my notes and stuff. And I said, I have to come in and do this video. And so tonight, it's not a long video. It's just that I was so enraged, And I don't like anger. But I was so enraged, I said, I have to cut up, listen, I put on a red frock. Can I need it to come say something and write one like a poem and say something. So tonight, I talk about when low esteem turns to bullying. And this is directed at Mr. Banton. When low self-esteem, Daddy Gorgon, say you're from Clarendon. Make Clarendon proud now. Make Clarendon proud. When low self-esteem turns to bullying, and all I'm asking for is a call for respect and protection. I don't like it. I know you try to come at me, but listen, I have common sense. I'm no fool. I might have the weight on my bones, the extra meat on my bones, but I'm no fool. I have common sense. So when you're coming to call me a liar and call me all these things, I know you can walk in my shoes, no matter how hard you try. So me don't give you the time of day for question or for say nothing. Me know what me see, and me know say it did it, and wherever it went, it's so it could become me just delete someone or no just delete. You notice me don't come on your channel, me don't subscribe, me not getting on or something. Because when things happen, everybody feel like everybody an idiot. When them say things and they might not say da-da-da. But I explained it because of what we say. Then we can be held accountable for the rest of it. I may say, no, the same lady that you come tell me, are your friend and she did what have you. Me see how quickly you turn against them too. So you are the common denominator with the hate and the problems. It's not other people. So I didn't give you the time of day. I didn't even come over your channel. Me see this something come up in my thing and me say Oliver when in response to me say Oliver go on and what have you. And me say some of these guys, them Miss Sharon or whatever the name is, coming from my channel, I try to make you look good for my channel and for hate colors in my TV. I don't hate people. I hate people's bad behaviors. I don't hate. Hate is too much to carry that thing in your heart. Just carry it like a fool. I love, because love makes you able to laugh. It helps you to share. It helps you to just live, have good conversations, and you just go on about your business. When you put on your head for sleep at night, you can't sleep unless you watch certain things and hear certain things. And you just have to get up and say something. So sometimes people hide their own insecurities by tearing others down. The attacks on Colosseum TV, a man who has sacrificed so much for the needy, are not a reflection of his worth, but of the low self-esteem in others. Bullying does not make one strong. It never. Bullying is coward people who bully others. When you're weak, when you're insufficient, when you can't measure up, you take set on people. You like them dingy fly, what? Just fly around people, yeah, for jumping at them, yeah. It only exposes the weaknesses within. Again, bullying does not make you strong. It only exposes the weakness within. So after life threatening. They could have been killed. Accident. Instead of true compassion, negativity. You still had to find negatives in the conversation. What kind of person are you? What kind of human being are you? God give you the opportunity to have life. God gave you the opportunity. A lot of times you see we live long enough, we feel like, oh, man, 17 good. But sometimes because God give you a chance to make things right. So even after you see, said them almost died, but God protecting them, God make sure say them never kill nobody, and nobody never, them didn't kill nobody, and nobody never kill them. So I say what accidents happen every day. Accidents happen every day. Them not excluded. They're not exclusive to this thing. Accidents happen every day. So what are you rejoicing for? We could talk about God to tell you, I show him sign, and God to show. God not show you sign. The fact that God didn't make anything happen to them is a blessing because people are praying them up. People praying for them every day. And every day you hear the man said, God is the greatest. That means him have a relationship with God. A genuine relationship with God. The so-called relationship. No put on clothes to look like somebody and nothing is within. Is pure shell. I dress up, I look good. What you look good for? God said, come as you are. We're pretty up the ugliness. We're pretty up and a pose up and a carry on. And within we're empty as a shell. And we need to stop it. Learn to love. Fill those empty spaces with love and respect and kindness. Fill them up. I don't know, people do it. You get up day in, day out, day in, day out. Just live on people like a parasite. You think people have things to do. He has his family. You're on public TV consistently on this man's back. Find something constructive to do. Go volunteer in a soup kitchen. Go do something constructive. Leave a legacy for your family. Leave a legacy. So your children or your grandchildren will rise up and call you blessed. You feel good because you think you're big or you body you. Cut it out. So I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just pointing to you that what you're doing, I know it doesn't make any difference to you because you have no heart. So it don't make sense to talk to you. But I'm just letting you know that what you're doing is because you're weak. It's because you can't, whatever you want to say, you could go ahead and say it. Because you can't cuss me. Because you don't know me. Whatever you say, I don't come to your channel to come see nothing you have over there. I'll watch people putting clips of your foolish talk in them stuff. But people are just encouraging you each time them talk. Them every time you, and them keep replaying clips and they need to stop giving you that power. If people start ignoring you and pretend you're not there, then it would make a difference. Because then you have nobody to talk to. But because you keep talking and people pulling the clip and, boy, daddy G, boy, and cut it out. What is it? What is it that is bothering you so? Because something has to be bothering you. So, again, your conversation, your negative words that you spoke about them two young people, remember it's going to come right back at you. Because that's how, it's a wheel in a life, is a cycle. And it goes around and it goes around. They were able to come out of it alive. Some may never come out of it. I get up every day, I pray to God, I ask him to guide, to go before us when we go out and come back with us when we return home. and to just build a fence around us. And I pray that he build a fence around that young man. Why? Because I see me in him, giving back to those who are in need, giving back, giving so much. Sometimes I laugh at myself like I am going to become poor myself and need handouts. Because there's nothing too good for me to just make sure somebody else is okay. So you turn a situation that you should have been compassionate about and shut your mouth so people could see the good in you, but you use it to become something else. But let us remember that no matter how much venom we throw, God's protection stands greater than your condemnation. Let me say that again. Let me emphasize. Remember that no matter how much venom, how much negatives, how much ugliness, how much disrespect you throw at people, how much bullying you throw at people, God's protection stands greater than any man's condemnation. And if we look at Psalms 91, and I'm going to read 1 to 4, I'm going to read verse 7, I'm going to read verse 11 to 12. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver me from the snare, and He's delivering Cola Smith and his family from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover us with His feathers, and under His wings shall we trust, because His truth shall be our shield and our butler. 1,000 shall fall at our side, and 10,000 at our right hand, but it shall not come nigh us. For He shall give His angels charge over us, over Cola Smith, over all the people that you have been bullying. God shall give His angels charge over each and every one of them to keep them in all their ways. And they shall bear up in their hands, and those angels shall bear all of us up in their hands, lest we dash our foot against a stone. Unbroken. Though storms may rage and tongues may sting, your heart still beats, protected by the King, Master Cola Smith. No shadow cast can steal your light, for God Himself upholds your fight. The jealous mock the bitter scheme, but their loudest noise is just a dream. The one who lifts, the one who gives, is blessed by God. And so he lives. Cola Smith. The jealous mock the bitter scheme, but their loudest noise, Colas, is just a dream. The one who lifts, which is you, Colas, to keep lifting up those who have downtrodden. You help your teams, you provide for them. You're so selfless. Just the other day, you took up a man in your car. You didn't know him, but you took him to get care, just like Christ would have done. And just know that Christ notes it. So, sir, the jealous mock and the bitter schemes, but the loudest noise is just a dream. It's a dream, just it too will pass. Because you, sir, who lifts, you who gives back to the needy, you're blessed by God. And so you and your family lives. So stand tall, my brother. Do not bend. The Lord defends you to the end. Their words are ashes. Yours is flame. Your legacy will bear God's name. And so I leave this reminder. When others tear you down, tear us down, because they tear me down too. It is not our spirit that is weak at all. It is their spirit that is weak. When others mock our love, it is not our home that shakes, it is theirs. If they had love in their home, if they had things to do, if they had places to go, if they had, then they wouldn't find so much time to push others down. No man can curse what God has blessed. So let us choose protection over provocation, prayer over pettiness, and love over envy. May God keep you, callers, and your family covered under his wings, and may every tongue that rises against you fall silent in due season. Peace be upon us all. And for you, my family who watches these videos, I'm going to sleep now because I have work in the morning. I'm a working woman now. What do you believe is the best way to handle this constant negativity and bullying? How do you think? I know some of you are saying Cola's cussing out and the words he used. The words he used that were unbecoming. I honestly didn't expect it from him. But, as I said, nobody's perfect. There's no perfection anywhere. Let us not look at those words and let them take away all the good that he has done. A lot of us are going to look at it, oh my God, listen to what I'm saying, da-da-da, your mama, da-da-da. Yeah, sometimes we push people to that limit. When people are going about the business, not bothering anybody, they're minding their business. They're doing the right things. And people keep coming at them, keep coming at them. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. So if you loved him when he was speaking soft, nice words, love him still, even though he was pushed to the limit. There's no perfection anywhere. Oh, there's no perfection anywhere. Let us remember that. If you can be good, be careful, walk good, do good, and live good. It's a good thing. Let us look out for one another. And where we're weak, instead of pushing others down, let us find something constructive to do. There are many young people out there. I mean, I have sacrificed so much as a teacher to make sure that children get a decent opportunity. And so God took me to Jamaica. I had little Kayla. He brought me right back here. And I'm back again in a setting where, oh God, when you see these kids, it is such a beautiful thing when you can say, I am so proud of you. And it makes them feel so good. You see the smile, thank you, miss. So if it's even that, go out there and encourage some little kid. Just encourage them. A lot of them not begging anything. They just need those encouraging words. Go forth and do good.